welcome back. Well, we survived. It's now 6 a.m. Or well, I survived. Now, unfortunately, the poor captain, he did not survive. Foxy didn't take very kindly to someone else calling themselves captain around here. But I survived. So we have some garlic twirls to make, and we have some delicious cinnamon sticks to make. The pizza was very good. Of course it was. This is Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Kitchen after all. You may be wondering, where's the punishment? Where's the soda-roni? Well, Freddy drank it. Freddy came in to my kitchen office and he took it and it's gone. I'm sorry. Freddy took it. You got a problem, take it up with big cheese bread. In the meantime, let's make some garlic twirls. Now, like I said, since the captain's not here, I've got my book over here. We're gonna be making garlic twirls, and it's the same stuff sort of applies. I'm only gonna kind of look at it roughly. I'm not gonna look at it too much. But without the captain and without the soda-roni, what you gonna do? So we start by preheating to 425. Then we'll flour a surface and roll out a pizza dough into a rectangular shape. Soften some butter in the microwave and mix in the crushed garlic, chopped parsley. Okay, I'm gonna take this a little bit more step by step here because, as we all know, Chico really loves garlic. We're gonna make these to Chico's specifications. So let's start by making our butter base. I had a thing for this. And there it is. So this, we can just put our garlic in here. Probably get all 3 cloves in. And that just helps with the de-shelling of the garlic, so that way we can actually crush it. Too bad we lost Captain in the night. Captain was the one making sure that everything was visible for you guys. You might be wondering why I'm removing the core of the garlic, and there's no particular reason. Comes down to mostly preference, I guess. But I find it makes it a little easier to crush in bursts of 15 seconds. That's it. And then let that finish. And like that, we have some fine crushed garlic. And then right here, we have our butter. We will just scrape all of this crushed garlic off the top into there, like so. Now what else goes in this butter? Teaspoon of parsley. It's not fresh, but it'll do. Then with one trusty Nesquik spoon, we'll just stir this together. And then that's gonna just sit there, like so, for now. I'll set these off to the side in case I need them again. All right, so next, we want a floured surface. So I think part of our problems before, other than just literally everything I could have possibly done wrong, but there was just so many issues with the unbleached flour. Lightly floured, like so. We gotta just start with warming the dough up a bit here. Professional chef probably would have pulled the dough out earlier. Had it warming. Room temperature even. The oven, it is done! Not entirely sure how I'd make this into a rectangular shape. Funny how much more pliable it is once you have something to roll it. All right, so now is when we glaze. So now we need to baste our batter here, and well, it's very simple. We take some of this right here. We just pour it on. And then using your basting brush, you cover the entire dough, which again isn't very rectangular in shape, but that's fine. Who needs rectangles? Some would say they're harder to draw than circles. All right, this time I came prepared with a ladle. So we're just gonna start by kind of getting some sauce on here. Spread it out, all over, everywhere, on everything. Just like the back rooms at Freddy Fazbear's, you gotta have sauce. All over everything. On the walls, on the floors, in your hair, in their hair. Don't worry about it. It's all good. See, now we've got sauce. Parmesan. Which we have right here. So now we're going to tightly roll it. This is going to be very messy. But you just want to roll and roll. And roll. Now it does look like I've pushed most of the internal ingredients out, but that's a very small amount of cheese. Now next, I'm pretty sure it says to put it in the oven for 10 minutes, right? Wrong. So now we want to cut it into slices. Captain did get to taste authentic Sonoroni, Sodaroni before his untimely demise. Now these middle ones, I think they're going to turn out great. The end ones, well, probably not so much, but that's fine. Now we're not done, because while those cook, we have to make the dipping sauce, which is our sauce, and some pepper flakes with a bit of olive oil. How much olive oil? So that's what this little bowl here is for. So, tablespoons worth of olive oil, some flakes. Then you get your trusty, not Bonnie spoon. Get all the water off of it, and just stir it together. Now it is time, well, it's almost time to remove our twirls from the oven. Don't those look good? These are going to get a little bit of time to set. I'm going to finish our preparations for our next dish. We're going to try those. And then these will be sent off to the party room A. First bit without sauce. Oh, that's actually really good. These right here, these are a good recipe. We know exactly what we're doing here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Kitchen. Up next, we have the dunking cinnamon sticks. 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 2.5 tablespoons of caster sugar, which I could not find, but I got this instead. We're gonna run it through a sieve. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And for our sauce, 1/4 cup of bittersweet chocolate, 2 tablespoons of butter, again, heavy double cream, and sugar. So to start, we'll preheat the oven. Already done. Instead of a baking sheet, we're using these baking liners. Now then, I'm just gonna lightly spread this around my work surface. Grab ourselves a ball of dough. But now that it is, it's had some time to sit out of the fridge, our dough is a lot more pliable. So this will not take nearly as long to roll to where we want it. I did use a little too much flour, but that's okay. As we say here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Kitchen, a mess in the kitchen is a good kitchen. Because how else would you know you're having a good time cooking for murderous animatronics? If you weren't a little messy. There wasn't a bit of mess around. As long as those murderous animatronics don't kill you for making a mess. Butter brush done. We have some butter left over there. We have more here. We have more in the fridge. We got butter. Butter's not a big deal. What's next? Which, like I said, couldn't find, so we're just going to run this through a sieve. Replace what I've accidentally knocked out for being stupid. Now we sprinkle 3/4 of the sugar mix over the buttered dough, then lay the unbattered dough half on top. Well, that's not helping. This is 3/4, so I think this might be a little strong on the cinnamon. Next is this. We just want to press them together as best as we can. Maybe Circus Baby. All right. Next. See, you know, these exaggerated sweeps are what's going to get us to our end goal here. And we add our chocolate, which we will stir until it is thinned. 1/2 cup of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of butter, and once our chocolate has begun to melt and it is a sauce-like texture, then we can add in our other ingredients. Once enough of this chocolate is melted, then we'll add our other ingredients. Set that to low. Now since we got our sauce, let's add our sugar, our cream, and our butter. And we'll keep stirring that. Turn off our oven, and we'll let those cinnamon sticks sit just a little bit longer while we work our sauce. Now it's starting to look thick, like it does in the book. Keep working our butter until it's melted through. That's looking like a chocolate sauce. That butter's still in there. That butter is pretty much gone. So we're about ready to plate, I think. I hope this doesn't like recongeal on us, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and just get this off the heat. And I can taste that that's definitely bitter chocolate. I've got that I'm one of those people that can always taste the coffee. I can always taste bitter chocolate. Not big on bitter chocolate, but this is pretty good. I don't really see myself going back for the sauce, but it's pretty good. Don't worry about the fast cat. Because I'm not big on the sauce, it's dark chocolate. Well, just a little Faz tip for you here from the Fazbear Pizza Kitchen. When you're done with your cinnamon sticks, drizzle them with the chocolate. That way you have a chocolate drizzle and a topping. And if they're not sweet enough, put a little cinnamon sugar on top of that drizzle and it'll hold on there. Really delicious. But from myself and everyone here at the Fazbear Pizza Kitchen, we'd like to thank you for joining us. And until next time, we'll see you at whatever comes next. Bye, guys.